Hello, everyone. This is your instructor, Aris De La Rea, and welcome to our IT Learning channel. I'm really excited to have you here because this space is designed especially for students like you, future innovators, problem solvers, and tech leaders. Once again, welcome aboard, and let's get started.
For today's lesson, we will talk about the types of framework architecture. Let us start with number 1, monolithic architecture. A monolithic architecture is a traditional software design where the entire application, including the user interface, business logic, and database operations, is built as a single unified code base. All features and components are tightly integrated and deployed together. Advantages: simple to develop, test, and deploy for small to medium projects. Easier to debug since all components are in one place. Requires fewer resources to manage in the early stages. Disadvantages: becomes difficult to maintain as the application grows. Scaling is inefficient because you must scale the whole application even if only one part needs more resources. Any small change may require redeploying the entire application. Examples: early versions of Django Python or Laravel PHP applications often start monolithic. Small company websites or blogs usually adopt this style.
Number 2, microservices architecture. A microservices architecture breaks down an application into multiple small, independent services. Each service handles a specific function, e.g., user authentication, payments, notifications, and communicates with others via APIs. These services can be built, deployed, and scaled independently. Advantages: highly scalable, since individual services can be scaled as needed. Easier to update or replace one service without affecting the whole system. Fault isolation ensures that if one service fails, the rest of the application can continue running. Disadvantages: more complex to design, manage, and test because of multiple services and dependencies. Requires advanced infrastructure, e.g., containerization, API gateways, service discovery. Can lead to higher resource consumption due to multiple services running simultaneously. Examples: large-scale platforms like Netflix, Amazon, and Uber use microservices to handle millions of users and requests efficiently. Additional characteristics of microservices architecture: the application is split into independent services, each handling a specific function like authentication, payments, or notifications. Each service has its own code base, database, and deployment pipeline. Services communicate via APIs, usually REST or messaging queues. They can be developed, deployed, and scaled individually. Example: Netflix has separate microservices for streaming, recommendations, billing, and user accounts. Think of it as multiple buildings in a city. Each building serves its own purpose, can be expanded independently, and if one collapses, the others still stand. Number 3, modular, component-based architecture. A modular architecture organizes an application into distinct modules or components that are self-contained but work together as part of a larger system. Unlike microservices, these modules are usually part of the same application, not deployed separately, but can be developed, maintained, and reused independently. Advantages: improves maintainability and code organization by separating concerns. Encourages reusability of modules across projects. Easier to adapt or add new features without disrupting the whole application.
Disadvantages: requires careful planning of dependencies between modules. Can become complex if modules are not well structured or standardized. Examples: front-end frameworks like Angular and React are modular, allowing developers to build applications from reusable components. Back-end frameworks can also adopt modular structures, such as Spring Boot, Java, with independent modules for security, data, and web services. Additional features of modular architecture: the application is divided into modules or components, such as UI, business logic, and database access. These modules are part of the same application codebase and are typically deployed together as a single package. They improve maintainability, readability, and code reuse but are still tightly coupled in deployment.
Example, an Angular app with reusable UI components, or a Spring Boot app with separate modules for security, data, and web. Think of it as one building divided into rooms. You can rearrange or redesign a room, but the entire building is still one structure. In summary, Monolithic is simple but harder to scale in the long run. Microservices are highly scalable and flexible but require advanced management. Modular strikes a balance, offering reusability and maintainability without the overhead of full microservices.
And that wraps up this topic. I hope you enjoyed learning as much as I enjoyed sharing these insights with you. Remember, every bit of knowledge you pick up brings you one step closer to mastering IT and shaping the future in your own way. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I truly appreciate your focus and energy. Stay curious, keep exploring, and don't forget to apply what you've learned. Stay tuned for the continuation of our lessons. More exciting topics are coming your way, and I can't wait to explore them with you. Until next time, take care, keep learning, and see you in the next lesson.